Rightio, here's our float needle. The pointy end is actually soft. It's made of a rubbery compound. There's a clip on top of the needle and a little nipply buttony thing which is actually spring loaded. Okay, so when you place it in its little seat there, which you really should have it connected to the float there first, but when it's actually fully seated and you operate the float, you should be able to feel the needle seat into its little hole there, and you should also feel as the spring engages. So that should tell you when the float is working. I'll just put that down for a tick. Okay, so you use the clip. You should just be able to see it there, a little wiry clip. Focus phone, focus, there we go. Okay, and the needle dangling down below. So you drop it all into position like so, and if you've been a good boy, you've put the hinge pin into a magnetic tray, and you will fight around for ages picking it up. So the pin will go into the hinge from either direction. Be very gentle, don't break anything. There, it will fall out on either direction, so try to support the carby in an upright position. So you can see that carby's bouncing. That's the effect of the combined springs, the leaf that the needle's hanging from, and the little buttons on that I mentioned before. So you have to do push the float down, that would be up, and you should be able to feel the needle sitting in place and the spring engaging. Now that's not necessarily the proper setting for float height, but it will tell you that if the float reaches a given height inside the float chamber, i.e. there's a fair amount of petrol, the right amount of petrol in there, it will actually push the float needle into position to stop further flow of petrol into the float chamber, thereby stopping the carby from flooding.